the San Isidro port of entry.
¿Tiene alcohol, tabaco, medicamentos, frutas? No.
The officers of Customs and Border Protection fight a constant battle against drug smugglers working for the Mexican cartels. As evening draws near, Officer Orozco decides to search a bus. The vehicle isn't carrying any passengers, and the young driver has aroused suspicion.
His story's pretty vague. He doesn't really know what's going on with his own bus, specifically the gas tank. He doesn't really know how to operate that door. So that's a pretty good indicator that he could just be hiding something there.
The bus is X-rayed.
There's definitely something there because I can see the separation.
Yep.
Officers spot a faint shadow within the fuel tank. Specialized contractors are called in to drain the 185 gallons of fuel.
Lo vas a sacar ahorita con el craner.
Once empty, the tank is removed. And underneath,
Wow.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's an access panel.
they find a trap door.
Now we just gotta open it and see if there's anything in there.
We found something. Mike, go ahead. We found it. Are we going to be taking jail?
We have to do what we have to do.
Progreso International Bridge. Thousands of U.S. citizens cross here every day to buy discounted medication in Mexico.
Let me see the medication that you have. Anything controlled that you have.
Meds can be up to 70% cheaper over the border, but must always be declared upon return.
A lot of people are going for the dentist medication, the doctors, pedicures, and tacos, really. That's all I keep hearing. Hello. U.S. citizens, guys?
Yes, sir.
Any medications y'all bringing back, like Tramadol? I know they tried to sell it to you over there. You didn't give in?
No.
No?
It's late afternoon. Officer Zavala has just received intel about a man behaving suspiciously on the bridge.
A traveler informed the CBP officer that they noticed that this male subject, before making entry, he was placing something inside his pockets, and it looked very strange. And he said, hey, I noticed that this man that's coming in and he looks like this, you guys might want to check him out.
Soon, a man matching the description arrives and is brought in for inspection.
Now we have this male subject. He is waiting to be inspected, and he appears to be very nervous.
And officers quickly discover undeclared vials hidden in his pockets and in his boots.
He's smuggling testosterone? Yeah, 4 vials.
Synthetic testosterone is a steroid sometimes used to increase muscle mass and improve athletic and sexual performance.
Right in the other side.
Since it's a controlled medication, failing to declare it at the border is a criminal offense. This man is now facing a hefty fine or even jail.
What was your purpose for going to Mexico today?
Therapeutic, to pick up,
At the San Isidro port of entry, Officer Orozco is leading the search of a bus.
That's an access panel. Now we just gotta open it and see if there's anything in there.
Officers have spotted an unusual panel on the underside of the fuel tank.
It looks like you can actually see the weld marks. Looks like it's cut inside the tank.
Leading them to believe it has been modified to hide narcotics.
There's an access panel that you just use a screwdriver to take it off. Whatever they have in there, they can load it up, take it out. Wow, another one. It's
like
different.
a second one.
Literally a tank within a tank. I've never seen that. That's crazy.
Behind the second panel is what looks like a glass tank.
Tank within a tank.
Those are cellophane packages. That is definitely not supposed to be in there. Cellophane packages consistent with narcotic smuggling.
Oh,
This one for you.
that's a brick right there. Wow, that's heavy.
Insane. I haven't seen packages this big in my entire career.
Just throw it on top. There you go, 40.
And as the packages are removed, it soon becomes clear that this is a huge and unprecedented load.
In my experience, the size of the bricks and how well packed they are. It's gonna be hard narco, probably fentanyl, cocaine, something like that. Feels great. Exactly why we're here.
What's the percentage right now?
20%.
20%?
Yeah.
At Progreso International Bridge in Texas,
He's smuggling testosterone? Yeah, for a while.
officers are questioning a man caught smuggling controlled steroid medication across the border.
During the pat down, he had undeclared testosterone vials in his boot area and his pocket areas.
What was your purpose for going to Mexico today?
Therapeutic, to pick up,
You traveling with somebody else, sir?
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
My girlfriend, we've been living together.
The man says he uses the testosterone to boost his performance. Although small amounts can legally be brought across the border, the man has made a mistake by not declaring it.
They're adults. They know what they're doing. When someone hides it or conceals it from CBP officers' inspection, at that point it will be considered smuggling.
I have a prescription for it in my vehicle. More than happy to come back and give it to you.
Unfortunately, we cannot do that because of the method you were concealing it.
And it's just cheaper down here.
I know. He voluntarily says, I can go get the prescription from my vehicle. I explained to him that it's no longer valid because of the method he was smuggling that testosterone.
Now that Officer Zavala is satisfied the man intentionally failed to declare the medication, she needs to decide what will happen to him next.
We're going to seek federal prosecution for him. Now, if that's declined, we'll seek state prosecution. Okay, can you look at the camera real quick?
Yeah, I take it for quite some time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have a prescription for this. I'm not trying to smuggle oxy across the border and sell it. This is personal use. I need to get a hold of my girlfriend or a lawyer or somebody.
He seems to have regretted the mistake he did, but we have to follow through, and as of now, it will lead into prosecution.
Trust me, I would try to save money again.
Yeah. How much does it cost you in the U.S.?
About 300.
How much did you pay for them over there?
80.
The man's attempt at saving money has come at a huge cost. Smuggling controlled medication can result in fines of thousands of dollars and up to 10 years in jail. Local police officers arrive and escort him for further questioning.
Many people, they know they talk, they pass the word around. They may think it's easier just to smuggle it. We don't know if he has done it before. We don't know if it's the first time, but I'm sure he'll learn his lesson.
In San Isidro.
Wow. Oh, of course.
Here we go.
Those are cellophane packages. That is definitely not supposed to be in there.
Officers have found a secret compartment inside the fuel tank of a charter bus, loaded with suspicious packages.
In my experience, that's going to be hard narco. Probably fentanyl, cocaine, something like that. I think we're done.
Good on that. And you're good on that. That's everything.
Now it's empty.
This is how it was secured to the glass tank with these wedges over here. They could have used makeshift hardware to secure it to the sides of the square. At first glance, it looks something like electric tape, but obviously they put some type of adhesive that would allow it to endure moisture conditions.
The box totals
22.
22.
27,
27.
25.
25. Put it on top. 149, Barry.
With 149 bundles recovered, this has been a highly successful search.
I personally have not seen bundles that thick. It's a very good feeling. It's a good learning experience and what to look out for other buses that are probably doing the same thing. That's probably why we haven't seen it. We haven't caught it.
The bricks are immediately field tested by Officer Moreno.
It's a white powdery substance. Its consistency is similar to cocaine. For this particular field test, it should be a mixture of blue and pink. It'll indicate that it tested positive. And it does. We have a color affirmation, so pink and blue. The positive for cocaine.
It is positive. We just confirmed it right now with the field test kit.
The cocaine was likely shipped by one of Mexico's powerful drug cartels, who went to great lengths to engineer a hiding place that they hoped would evade detection.
What I noticed after they took the tank out, this is just a piece of plywood. There should not be a piece of plywood under a gas tank. That's probably a fire hazard. But they lift it. You can see tack welds right here. These welds, that's more than likely they cut the sheet metal off so they could access the access panel under the tank and get to the drugs. So they were going from underneath. These panels right here, they're very thin. You can kind of push on. So they more than likely just lifted it all the way down to access that panel underneath, and then they re-welded it back together. 20.
The huge load is weighed.
It came back as all being cocaine. After weighing the 149 packages, we got over 221 kilos confirmed.
The drugs have a street value of a staggering $6.5 million. The young driver, likely employed by the cartel, could be looking at 20 years behind bars.
It's definitely the reason why I'm on this team. That's kind of my thing. I get the adrenaline rush out of finding dope, and I've been on this unit for about 4 years now. That's an amazing day. That's an amazing day, but you know what? We'll be back here tomorrow to do it again.
Primary be advised, escort on 2, escort on 2.
AQI referring a vehicle to lane 3.
350 million people cross the U.S.-Mexico border each year. And some bring extra passengers along for the ride.
But I've seen all kinds of animals. Recently there was a monkey, other things like reptiles. I grabbed a sock once. I didn't know what it was. I picked it up, started moving. It was a couple of anacondas.
Today, Officer Fuentes has stopped a family attempting to cross back into the U.S. with a furry friend.
Oh, that's so cute. Does it have a name? Larry. Ese casi nunca miramos aquí de esos tipos de animalitos así.
Larry the ferret has been on a road trip to Mexico and is now returning home to the United States.
Actually, that ferret from Atlanta, Georgia, so they came down, they went to Mexico, they did their business, they're coming back.
Due to the threat of diseases such as rabies, there are strict requirements for animals that cross the border. Those classed as wildlife rather than pets face even tougher rules. Officer Fuentes needs to establish whether ferrets are considered domestic or wild animals.
We're looking to see if the actual animal is a type of animal that can be brought across, like a cat, like a pet, dog, or even a rabbit. I'm gonna go check it out because I don't know what it is really.
Officers make a call to the Fish and Wildlife Service.
Okay, jump on. Right.
If they decide Larry doesn't qualify to enter the U.S., the couple will have to turn back to Mexico.
We look at this paperwork to see if all the meds are up to date, and we'll see what they say.
Inspection and secondary, an officer helping out.
CBP officers are on constant lookout for felons attempting to cross in and out of the country. On average, 86 wanted criminals are apprehended at U.S. borders every day.
We see that all the time where somebody might not have traveled for 6 months by warrant on the record, and for whatever reason they don't think customs checks when they come back through. So we run them, the fingerprint, confirm the warrant, and then they're here overnight.
When background checks indicate someone is wanted, officers immediately detain them.
Need a chief officer, head down.
Today at Progreso International Bridge, a man has been flagged as having an active arrest warrant.
What all is happening? I think you have a warrant for your arrest.
The officers notice the man has been injured.
He's intoxicated, but we also noted that he has blood coming from his nose. You have any injuries, sir, in your body, anything like that?
The shoulder pad.
Right here? Your left? This one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happened to your nose? You're bleeding.
Since they don't have any information about the man's alleged crime, Officer Cantu is assigned to investigate.
fingerprints confirms if that's the person we're looking for or not. It'll show that he has an outstanding warrant on his print too.
But in order to ensure they have the right person, he will need to be identified.
What's gonna happen right now, I'm gonna take your fingerprint.
Oh. That's fine, bro. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I was trying to cross back after eating. And that's all.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna have any problems, right?
No, bro.
I'm just
having dinner, bro.
I'm just asking.
I'm hungry.
He claims to have crossed the border for a meal and appears to have returned intoxicated.
Let me take your prints first, man, so I can put you in the cell.
What's my reasoning?
Let me take your prints so I can put you in the cell.
The suspect refuses to have his fingerprints taken.
Because I don't know what's going on, actually. I'm trying to cross the border, and I'm normally...
Come on, man.
Nothing wrong.
Come on. Come on. Come on, man. I just need to take your prints, that's it.
Okay.
You gonna take your prints or not?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, well, you don't let me explain to you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm trying to...
I need to take your prints to make sure if it's you that's wanted or not wanted. I need to take your prints first before anything else. If you're gonna be not letting me, then you can stay here till you're ready.
With the man refusing to comply, he will now have to sober up in a cell.
AOL, I was waiting for AOL.
In Texas, a family returning to the U.S. is under inspection because they're accompanied by a ferret.
Oh, that's so cute. Does it have a name?
Larry.
Larry?
Officer Fuentes is awaiting confirmation from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service that ferrets are classed as domestic pets. If not, then Larry will be considered a wild animal and is likely to be refused entry.
If it's kind of like a, I would say, I shouldn't say exotic, but like a not a very usual animal. Unfortunately, some people, they try to go into Mexico, they try to come back. Well, that's a problem. We have to pick those animals up. ¿Tienen también papeles para el animalito de ese también?
As he waits for an answer on Larry's status, Officer Fuentes checks the couple's other paperwork.
¿Cosas de rabia y cosas así? ¿De las vacunas? Ah, muy bien. They had all their papers. They have the vet papers from this side, all the rabies vaccine, all the meds are up to date.
Soon, Fish and Wildlife calls back.
All right, thank you.
They confirm that ferrets are classed as domestic pets.
Okay, chapo.
Ferrets are good to go. Es todo, entonces ya los revisaron todo, checaron y está listo.
Larry is now free to pass back into the U.S.
Pásale, señor. Ahí nomás se reculen y no están por aquí. We don't get a lot of ferrets around here. I've been here for a while. I've been like 31 years, and it's probably my third ferret, actually. That's pretty neat.
Hold traffic, primary, hold traffic.
In Progresso, officers have detained a man who is believed to be wanted.
Nothing wrong.
Come on. Come on.
The suspect is intoxicated and has so far refused to have his fingerprints taken.
I need to take your prints to make sure if it's you that's wanted or not wanted. If you're gonna be not letting me, then you can stay here till you're ready.
Until he has his prints, Officer Cantu is unable to confirm whether the man is definitely the person named on the warrant.
So you gonna do it, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on.
I am gonna do it. I'm trying to go home, like I
Okay.
said.
Right here, left hand. Come on, man. Relax your hand. Step back a little bit. Look at the camera. So it's gonna take about 20 minutes for me to confirm if it's you or not, all right? Do you know if you have anything pending, man, anywhere? You don't? You've been arrested lately? No. You have no idea. You don't have court pending. You don't have anything pending. Any charges? No arrest lately?
From my personal self, no, sir.
I'll let you know as soon as I know.
Officer Cantu soon hears back from McAllen PD.
The fingerprints were a match. The subject has 5 outstanding warrants one for methamphetamine, hydro cannabis, synthetic cannabis, possession of dangerous drugs, and possession and delivery. So 5 outstanding warrants at this time. McAllen PD did confirm they will be coming and picking up the subject.
Despite the man's claims of ignorance, it appears he's been arrested multiple times for a variety of drug offenses.
Just so you know, McAllen PD will be coming out here.
What was my charge?
You have 5 outstanding warrants.
I have warrants?
Yes.
My name?
Out of McAllen.
What are the warrants for?
There's 5 different ones, man.
Myself?
Yes. For methamphetamine, cannabis.
For my name?
For your name.
I have a warrant.
Your prints. So, I mean, if you have an attorney, whatever, you can deal with that when you get older. I'm just letting you know what's gonna happen. Most of these guys, they all claim the same thing. They have no idea they had a pending warrant. Some say they weren't notified, they didn't get a letter, for whatever reason, but some will admit, some won't. Like this guy, he's just plain saying he has no idea what happened.
McAllen Police Department arrives to take the man into custody.
Good night, boss. All right, man. Have a good night. Good luck, man.
He will appear before a judge in the morning, where he'll have to answer for his alleged crimes. Drug cartels employ all kinds of techniques to evade detection.
Yeah, 2 Bravo, Tango.
But their most common strategy is to conceal narcotics deep within a vehicle.
¿Algo para declarar? ¿Armas, drogas y municiones?
No.
Okay, gracias.
To try to catch them in the act, tonight, Officer Sarian and his team are conducting an operation, randomly selecting cars for detailed inspections.
This is a great operation to do because people don't expect it. If they see any sort of signs of tampering or if a person looks a little suspicious, a random x-ray screening to see if there's any sort of contraband in the car. We've caught a lot of people doing this and I think it's a great operation. I love it.
It's 8:30 in the evening and a vehicle arriving from Mexico has been stopped.
Be careful because the side of the car stinks.
Like what?
Like
drugs or?
No.
Just smells?
I wish it was drugs.
Oh, it just smells like bad?
It smells like.
With a strange smell coming from within the car, Officer Sarian questions the driver and passenger.
What were you doing over there in Mexico? How long were you there for?
They're teenagers who claim to have been visiting relatives.
¿Y cómo se conocen?
Novia.
¿Es su novia por cuánto tiempo ya? ¿Un año juntos? He was a little shaky with me when I asked him how long they've been together. He had to look at her for like approval. Kind of suspicious. And also I just got a red flag from the girl. She went like this. Like for me, like how I see that is, does she not want to be seen with him? Is that really her boyfriend? I always say if you lie, you can lie about anything. Because that's just how people work. ¿Y traen algo para declarar? ¿Armas, drogas o municiones en el carro?
The car will be searched.
Deja las llaves. ¿Traes algo en los bolsillos, navajas, algo efectivo? Ok. Solo van a esperar adentro.
Okay.
Vamos a esperar adentro de la oficina.
Smells like rotten eggs. Smells like something died in that car.
With the powerful stench making it difficult to even inspect the vehicle, Officer Diaz arrives to assist.
This is probably one of the stinkiest cars I ever been inside. It got like a rotten egg smell to it. The smell is there. I just cannot pinpoint where it's coming from. Honestly, it smells like a public bathroom. And this smell is not something normal.
Although there's nothing illegal about the smell, officers want to identify the source in case there's an illicit explanation.
It's definitely on the chemical side, but at the same time it feels organic.
Officer Diaz questions the couple to see if they can shed any light on the mysterious odor.
Are you the ones with the black Cadillac? Already, I just need you to stay seated for a moment.
But their answers only add to his suspicions.
They say that what are you talking about? The car doesn't smell, which it clearly does. The smell is definitely coming from the driver's side.
Release traffic.
Each year, 500,000 firearms are smuggled from the United States into Mexico, where the laws on gun ownership are much stricter.
Going outbound towards Mexico, we're going to be looking for firearms, ammunitions. We might have a camper full of stuff all the way to the top. So our officers have to, check every single thing, make sure they're not hiding in some certain places. Our officers work hard and they try to check thoroughly everything.
Smuggled firearms typically go straight into the hands of the cartels, and has become such a problem, the Mexican border has earned the nickname the Iron River. This evening, Officer Garcia is carrying out checks on a driver with a heavily loaded van.
We do for sure need to check them out. So we're hoping to find anything, firearms, ammunition, ammo, anything that we can find that we can seize.
As the officers run items through the X-ray scanner, the driver appears nervous.
Good.
Nothing is standing out, but Officer Garcia still has to work his way to the bottom.
Negative on these.
With so many items in the van,
K9, secondary, please report to secondary.
a canine is brought in to speed up the search.
Yeah. We had our boxes lined up, and we let our K9 take a little whack at it, see what they could maybe hit on something.
The dog begins to show interest. And alerts on a bag by sitting down.
All right, let's see what we got. There it is. So right here, you have like a barrel, one barrel, and then right about here, you have one pistol, and you have a scope right here.
The bag is full of weapon parts. Officers immediately detain the driver. In Hidalgo, Texas,
2020 Chevy Trailblazer.
officers Sarion and Diaz are investigating a foul-smelling car.
Honestly, it smells like a public bathroom. And this smells is not something normal.
With no obvious source of the odor.
It's definitely on the chemical side, but at the same time it feels organic.
Officers now suspect it may have been deliberately planted in order to mask the smell of narcotics from the canines.
They usually try to deter on the narcotics itself. They'll wrap it in like the dryer sheets and stuff like that, and like pour like maybe like food on it, something like that, you know, just to like deter the dog from smelling the narcotic.
But these tactics rarely work.
K9, secondary. Stand by.
The canine unit arrives to check over the vehicle.
No, it smells nasty. It doesn't smell like weed. No. The smell is definitely coming from the driver's side. You think canine is nothing? Just the dash.
Although it doesn't indicate, the dog shows interest in the dashboard.
We're going to try to get it to the x-ray to see if there's something inside the frame or something hidden.
The car is sent through the x-ray.
What's the battery?
That's the battery.
That's it, clear.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The x-ray was pretty clear. There was nothing organic or nothing hidden within the frame of the vehicle. After doing my physical inspection, after knowing K9 was negative as well, and taking it to the x-ray machine, I'm pretty satisfied with the result that there was nothing there.
Although the vehicle is clear of any contraband, Officer Diaz is convinced it may have been a test, in an attempt to literally throw officers off the scent.
I do believe that this was just a test run to see if we were going to inspect the vehicle and what areas we were going to be searching. Over my 5-year career, I never have anything like that with that smell that strong.
Bravo, give us one mic.
At the Camino Real International Bridge.
So right here, you have like a barrel, one barrel, and then right about here, you have one pistol.
A driver with a van heavily loaded with goods has been detained after a scan of a bag revealed a gun.
We're gonna go take it inside and verify everything. Santa Claus today? Yes, sir. The gift though keeps on giving.
Officer Garcia inspects the contents of the bag more closely.
This one looks like it's wrapped in a jean. That's your rifle barrel. Guns, hats, and also a little holster for it.
Small caliber. More like for personal defense.
The search reveals a small pistol and the disassembled parts of a rifle in a clear attempt to conceal it.
Ram oil, firearm lubricant, nice. The actual official count for what we see today is one rifle, one pistol, and then one scope.
The officers check that the guns aren't stolen.
What would you say the your one brand of this is?
And confirm their street value.
So as of right now, the guns aren't reported stolen. This rifle has a street value of about $700.
with the revolver. The price on this one is $110.
It's likely that the man was trying to sell the weapons on the black market in Mexico, where he could make double their value. Instead, he is now looking at a minimum of 5 years in jail.
It's a good seizure. We got weapons. We caught them with weapons going to Mexico.
It feels good taking these guns out of the street. We might have saved somebody's life, somebody that might have been killed.